unless he's going to play really, really passively, I can't really see how he's going to be able to utilize it.
All right, as we continue to stay on board with Karma, he's got the MMS again. That's going to help him look around to see if anybody is around these corners, but Cold Blood, you can't rely on it 100% because if you have Cold Blood on, that's going to take off. Diller's going to get the bomb down here as we switch to him. Bomb is down for the Farico squad, so Envy is going to have to get in there, defuse it. Farico trying to answer back themselves and get around here, making it 3-2. And let's switch over to the Envy squad as now they've got to move into the B bomb site. JCap actually going behind enemy lines, going to try to go a flank in there. Not going to happen. Rambo actually going for the sneaky defuse here. He might get it. He might get it. Rambo is going to get the
Rambo is going to get it. Oh my days. That's
sneaky man.
The confidence required to go for that right there is unreal. Same build right now with the round-ending kill cam. Nice play from him, but Rambo, that diffuse, clutch play from him.
That bomb's ticking. I'm going to get it defused, and that's what Rambo did. Nice play. Ballsy.
Really, really nice play. Yeah, and that's definitely the word, ballsy. Can't think of a better word for that. You know, still Farico players up, and Rambo thinks, you know what? I fancy my chances right now. I'm just going to go straight for that defuse. We're going to be on board with him now as well to start off this 6th round. Going to fire a few shots, not going to connect.
Sable takes out Killa. Karma falls up, back and forth they go, and now all of a sudden it's a 2v2 situation. Rambo and JCap up, but JCap picks up another kill on Karma, and now Parasite is all alone for the Farico squad.
Yeah, Parasite once again left to go clutch in the 1 versus 2 situation. And Parasite with that sniper rifle, covering that middle of the map. Let's have a look. Can he try and do? He's up against JCap and Rambo. Bomb goes down, 44 seconds left. It's been planted at the B bomb site. Familiar situation, this almost deja vu.
It is almost deja vu as we're in the eyes of Parasite, seeing what he can do. He does see somebody, he has to get out of there. Oh, almost picks that up. So now Envy just 1 round away from tying this series up on Search and Destroy.
Which I'm so confused. Farico looked so strong in that last map. They dominated the hardpoint, 244 to 138. Now we're coming on to this Search and Destroy. It's like the teams have switched booths. This doesn't really make sense to me. It's 5-1 to Envy. They are in complete control.
But Farico, they're just not as good of a Search and Destroy team as Envy.
The stats don't lie. 33% is their win-loss ratio here at the Call of Duty World Championships. So we're going to get on board with the attacking team.
It's going to be in the eyes of Parasite again here. Let's see, he's been just... He's been struggling this game here. Picks up a nice kill, and now he's going to try to pick up another.
Oh! The knife of doom. Parasite with that swag. Look at the reaction. Look at the reaction. He's just trying to say, look how easy that is. Look how easy that is. They're in the round-ending kill cam. Picks up 1, gets the knife, swings across, picks it up.
Just shanked him.
5-2 though. Farico still with a lot of work to do if they're going to try and come back in this Search and Destroy.
Farico staying alive here on Search and Destroy. Envy only 1 round away from picking it up. Let's jump over to JCap for the Envy squad, see what they're able to do. Envy again trying to close this one out. It's a huge game for them because they will tie this series up if they can win this Search and Destroy game.
If Farico managed to take another map, they are going to be 1 map away from $400,000, the amazing Black Ops 2 World Championship trophy, and also there's pretty badass rings.
They haven't say so. I did say earlier that Call of Duty was the first to do it with the rings, and I was completely mistaken. A lot of other esports titles have done.
Really?
So I just want to say that correction. I was absolutely wrong here as Farico is going to get the defuse on the bomb, and again, Farico continues to stay alive.
Yep, Farico, they are not getting eliminated, and Parasite taking a deep breath there. The player on the right-hand side of your screen, Killer, going to pick up the round-ending kill cam, 5-3. Can you see Farico coming back into this game now? It's a tough one to call because they're building on those score sheets. I'm pretty sure I saw Parasite. I may be wrong, but I think he has.
I still think Envy's going to close this one out.
I'd be surprised if they didn't. Yeah. It would be a huge shock if Farico managed to come back into this.
As we jump on board with Proofy from the Envy squad, they're going to send 3 men towards the B bomb site. As you see the trophy system go out, that's going to already help them as they are defending left and right, trying to get some shots down range. Not able to pick up a kill there. Rambo Ray picked up a 2-piece, and now Karma's by himself here. Proofy and JCap. Dose J up for Envy and Karma all alone. Let's switch over to Karma and the Farico squad as he's got to beat 2 incredibly talented players to get the round win here. Envy again trying to close this one out.
Well, Karma's going to get tagged up, needs to try and cycle back. Unfortunately for him though, The bomb is down, and both remaining Envy players, JCap and Proofy, they know where that bomb is. Karma's going to try and rotate. He doesn't have that long to do so. Only 44 seconds left. Got himself back exactly where he was. Needs to go big for his team.
As we continue to stay on board with Karma, he's moving slowly, and now he's just got to be incredibly careful. I believe the Envy squad is going to pick up one kill there, but JCap right there covering his buddy Proofy. Envy closes that round out, ties up the series. Huge play by Envy. They needed that win like no other, and again, the series is tied up.
It's going to be 4 maps apiece.
Yeah, 4-4, man. That is
we
crazy.
said it was going to be close, and so far it hasn't disappointed. Neither of these two teams really able to put their dominance in, as the next map is actually going to be CTF now.
Yeah,
we
this
were
one's
saying how
tough.
dominant Envy were at CTF, then Frico out of nowhere, they came in, took it to overtime, and won.
That was actually the first map that Envy
map, yeah.
has ever lost and captured the flag here at this championship. Frico was able to hand them their first CTF loss.
Yep.
But again, that game was so close.
It was.
It would be very hard to tell here. And this is good. I like that it's a very close game going into capture the flag, because now the series is tied up 4-4, and this is going to be game number 9. I think we're going to see 11 like we said.
I'm thinking we are.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine a game 11 search and destroy like overtime?
I probably wouldn't be able to cope. It would just be too close to call.
I'm like nervous up here, and I'm not even playing, man. All right, well, let's send it down to Chris Puckett. What's going down there, my man?
How's it going, guys? I'm with my man Brycey, and Bryce, you've been commentating all weekend long. You've had the pleasure of casting Envy and Frico earlier, and before today's start, before this championship match, you told me the map order and who is going to win each game. Your predictions have been spot on, and coming up next, we actually have that CTF game on Standoff. What's your predictions going into it?
You know what? I actually think that Impact aren't going to win this capture the flag. I know they won the last one. Envy have a stronger capture the flag game. It's that simple. They now have the momentum from the search and destroy. But Impact are going to win the hardpoint. Their hardpoint game has been on point all weekend. They're just too good. Parasite is a monster on that anchor. Then you're going to come down to the search and destroy. I'm not even going to call that one. That's the only one I haven't called. It's going to be tight. We probably will see another 5-5.
All right, well, I think all the casters, and I agree, we're all hoping for that best of 11, game 11, round 11, search and destroy. Poison Benson, back up to you.
Thanks, Puckett. Thanks, Bryce. And yeah, it's like we all want game number 11 here to happen, rightfully so. Look, we got some fans over there. I think that's Big Optic Hex. I'm not sure. Is that Big Optic Hex? Yeah, it certainly is. There we go. Look, at least this side of the crowd has a pulse, man. Before we looked at some other one. Man, they look like some zombie bodies out of an Uprising DLC or something. There we go. People are starting to wake up. The series is tied 4-4. It's going to be game number 9. Don't want to get ahead of myself here. And it's going to be capture the flag on Standoff. I'm excited. As you can see, here's a nice, beautiful little map overview of the map Standoff.
Yep, and we cannot afford to lose this map. If they do, like Brycey just said, like Puckett's been saying all weekend as well, every single caster that's had the privilege of commentating over Frico this weekend, Frico are too good at hardpoint. If they can manage to somehow beat Envy in this CTF, they are going to go ahead and take it.
Did you see Miracles right there?
No,
oh my goodness, Miracles is
Was he
just
pumped?
I thought I was hyped up. I'm looking at him. He's down there giving bro fives left and right, just trying to get his team fired up. You got to love the energy and enthusiasm. This is only his third, again, we were talking about earlier, this is only his third tournament he's ever attended.
Crazy.
The first 2 he won. He's trying to go 3-3.
Trying to get that hat trick.
Which is just, the hat trick, that's right, which is just mind-boggling. Is that mind-boggling?
It is mind-boggling.
Yeah,
we'll go with that.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the help, dude. It's good to have you up here in the booth, man. First time ever casting together.
Right?
EU and North America, the powers unite, man.
Bam. Let's have a bro fist of our own.
Let's get a bro fist. The refs have got this game going on, so let's get it going, guys. If you want to tune in to the social media aspect of things, feel free to tweet COD Esports as the hashtag and join in on the conversation with Xbox. Go ahead, give them some love, tag it. This whole thing is brought to you by Xbox, and we got all the love in the world for those guys, as now we're jumping in to game number 9, capture the flag on Standoff. We got to watch Envy. We do. We got to watch Envy.
They can't afford to lose this. If Envy lose this map, that is going to be game over unless somehow Envy can claw back.
Well, yes or no, because, they lose this one.
Here's the hard point, though.
Yeah, the hard point game 10, and right, but then it goes to a game 11 search and destroy then. Yeah, but if they lose CTF, as you were saying,
yeah,
you gotta win it. Yeah, you're absolutely
They
right.
have to win. Envy can't
You're right.
drop this.
Yeah, right, Benson.
Well, we're gonna be on board
Truthisms
with-
being spoken by you as we're on board with Rambo Ray here for the MV squad, and let's see what these guys are able to do.
Well, pushing his left-hand side, he immediately pulls out those two-wheel B2 Trials. He's been using them all weekend. Only going to tag up a player, though. And just have a look at that map as he goes down. Proofy having to play very, very defensively early on.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of those MV players went down, so now Proofy's up here trying to get some shots down range. He does take out Miracles. He gets taken out, switching back to JCap, who's going to double back here and is able to pick up Killa, who was the one that took out Proofy. So nice play, heads-up play by JCap to double back there and get some defense on the flag.
The important area on this map is going to be that left-hand side that you can see by the tanks. You need to control that. And right now, it's Farico with the control. JCap on this top story of the shop. He's going to be looking over towards that exact area to see if he can find any of the Farico players. Throws a concussion, going to have a chance to be taken down, though. And let's have a look what Proofy's up to.
Yeah, that was a gun battle right there. Proofy's able to pick up a kill on Miracles as now he's going to draw back up his foul and see what he's able to do up here. He's going to take the crow's nest up here at the top house and just looking around, patiently picks up a nice kill there on Miracles again. This guy is on fire. He's got 3 consecutive kills. He's going for his Hellstorm, and now he is trying to make a push up towards the flag. This is a good setup. He's got some support from his MV players. Right behind him is Rambo Ray. Parasite does take him out. Let's jump on board with Rambo. He's starting to make an advancement, gets taken out as well. So Farico doing a nice job stopping these envy advancements.
1 minute 30 into this game of CTF stand-up. All we've seen so far is just constant battle for map control. Neither team getting themselves into a position where they can actually pull the flag on board with Stable now. Gets one through the smoke. Nice play from him. Go for the free fire as well. Not going to connect. Ooh, he's going to get challenged. It's a bit of help from his teammate though. But look again how defensive Envy are being forced to play. Stable doesn't want to give away any flags, but that was why he knew Karma was going to be rotating somewhere around there. He does get shut down though. Nice play.
Yeah, it was Proofy that was able to take out Karma, who was making a push for the flag, and you're absolutely right, Benson. They are having to play very defensively here. Every time Envy tries to make a push up towards here, they get taken out. Farico just seems to be on top of them every single time going for this flag, causing Envy just to have to sit back and watch their flag very protected.
As Rambo now actually pulling together a few kills, trying to fight again for some map control. Let's look at what JCap's up to though, making his way towards the gas station. Now just going to go back up top, wants to defend his flag some more, trying to anticipate whether there's going to be any of the Farico players around him. He's taken down one, trying to see if there's any more. It doesn't look like it on that mini-map, and now can Envy try and get a little bit more map control?
As we're continuing to stay on board with JCap here, but switching over to Farico because he did just grab the Envy flag. This is going to cause the Envy team to kind of come back because all 3 of them were circled around the tank. So now Killer is going to be met here by an Envy opponent. He's not able to connect the shots. Going to just try to blast out anybody here. He's going to get stunned and he's just trying to run. He's going to just run. He is just going to run and he's going to get this capture. Huge play by Killer.
Wow.
Doesn't go for the engage. Huge heads-up play. And that was Swagless, that Dolphin dive he missed.
He missed it, but
0 points for that, but he did get a capture.
He has managed to get that capture in. Just let's have a quick recap of that flag pull. He pulled the flag and then just waited. Rather than, the normal thing where you pull the flag and you run, he waited. He was really patient. He waited for his teammates to get a few kills, then was actually able to run that flag home completely uncontested. And that is going to be some big plays coming from Rico. Now Envy, they need to respond. They only have 1 minute 20 left in this first side of CTF. But like I said before this game started, if Envy lose the CTF, they're not going to be able to win the hard point.
And they're now set up for another flagpole, and Killa does get stopped out, but Miracle's there on the top, going to smoke it, grabs that flag, and he's going to run with it. He is going to be met by some Envy players. You got to watch out, though. Farico Miracles is an insane flag runner, and he does get stopped, but Parasite has 4 kills. He's going to play a little bit more conservative because he needs to get those score streaks, and there he is, takes out Stainville. Now he's only 1 kill away. Huge stop by JCap, taking out Parasite, who almost had his Hellstorm.
46 seconds remaining of capture the flag on standoff right now for Rico with that 1 flag lead. It's a very fragile lead, but Envy before this grand final had a 100% CTF record. Farico have put an end to that, and it's looking like they could do the same thing now on board with Miracles. Just going to be doing a little bit more defensive work. They don't want to give away a pointless flag right at the end. He's going to see one bot Brown gets taken down though.
By Ray. Rambo Ray, Killa gets taken out as we jump on with Karma. Envy is not going to be able to pull a flag here. They're going to just stay on the defensive side of things since they got... Oh! I don't know if that was a little bit of a shot at Rambo because he was clearly dead. And he decided to put a couple more bullets in him. But Karma's going to pick up some more kills. And yeah, Karma is a
celebrating.
mean dude.
He's celebrating those kills. He knows he's playing well. They have that one flag lead going into the second side. Envy, they need to play more aggressive. Right now, they're just not being aggressive enough. Furico pinning them right back at the back of their spawn. And now you're going to see Karma celebrating this round and kill cam. This is it's probably going to annoy the Envy players.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely annoying. And Karma, man, he's a little bit of a trash talker, no doubt about it. And sometimes you can do that in the game like so. As we're going to switch on with Envy, these guys got to get a flag cap here. They're down 1-0 on the second side of Capture the Flag. They've got to tie this one up.
JCap top grandmas for now. Did get tagged up. Maybe being a little bit more aggressive now. That's what he needs to do if they're going to try and get a flag ball. But look at one of that Envy player. He's rotated all the way down the barn side. Not entirely sure who that is, but he's going to have an engagement. There's going to be two plays there. He shuts down one. Taken down, though. That was an unfortunate play. I believe that was actually Rambo trying to do some great SMG objective. But meanwhile, JCap going to shut down one top tank. Nice play from him.
Yeah, takes out Killer with that kill. JCap stay back, trying to pick up a second one here by Statue. Smoke goes up. He's going to get out of there. And he picks up Karma, so JCap trying to rally the troops here and see if he can do something about it, and gets taken out by Killer there. So had some momentum going, but now we jump on board with Proofy. He gets stopped. Rambo not far behind him. Going to get into engagement here with another Frico player, and that's Killer that takes him out. So Envy losing their 1v1 battles against Frico.
The first minute of the second round, we are seeing Envy being more aggressive, and that's what they need to do. One flag down against Frico. In fact, they can start to dig in as soon as the time gets close enough. Frico, they don't need to be aggressive. They have that flag lead. However, like I said earlier on, they actually haven't won a game of CTF all Call of Duty World Championships in regulation time. They've only been able to win in stopwatch, so this would be a first.
We're staying on board. Proofy trying to get some shots down range. Gets taken out. Switching over to JCap. He is on the defensive side. Just must be concerned about Frico starting to move in. Parasite is close. JCap picks up Karma. You've got smoke everywhere. Left and right, these guys are using smoke screens to try to get out of these conflicts, and it's working out well. However, Rambo almost able to get a flagpole as we switch over to Stainville. Again, the Envy squad desperately trying to get into the Frico flag. They are struggling as they are not able to win these engagements. They might win one or two, pick up these kills, but they're not able to win the ones that matter when you try to pull the flag, and they're struggling to do so.
Yep. On board with Stainville, pulls out his knife, not entirely sure what the game plan was there. He gets taken down. Proofy rushing his left-hand side. He's not going to connect with the kill. Shut down once more. And now we are seeing those little blue arrows on your mini-map. They're the Frico plays. They're starting to get a little bit more map control now. And this is very, very bad news if you are an Envy fan.
Yes, this is not good here, but 2 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock here now. Plenty of time to work with. You just want to kind of calm down, get your wits about you, and then make smart engagements together. But now Miracles for Frico pulls the flag, gets a huge kill on JCap, and he's running with that thing. Oh, gets taken out. Nice return by Envy to stop him. The Envy squad could not have afforded another cap being held to by Frico.
2 minutes 12. It would be too less time. They really would be backs to the wall. However, if Frico do manage to pick this up, it isn't the end of the world. However, they are going on to the next map, which is Hardpoint Raid. Frico just haven't lost Hardpoint all Call of Duty Championships. I think they've only lost it once the entire time they played it. But Parasite, he's going to go in there, taking down JCap with the Cap 40. But again, he's just going to play so defensive because Frico with that flag lead, this is all they need to do now.
Yeah, exactly. With 1 minute and 45 seconds left, they need to play defense. But again, you got to watch out because when you go down, they're going to get the flagpole. Stainville and Rambo both go down. Neither player able to get far with that flag as Frico was able to stop it. Frico needs, like you said it best, if they get this win here, it is getting scarier from an odds perspective for Envy to win the championship because of how strong of a hardpoint team they are. And now Frico has a flag, but Miracles is going to have to do something big here. Picks up one kill as he's moving closer, and let's see if he's able to get this one. No, he didn't lose it there, so it was, that was tough. I think did he just get a return there? Because they had the flag icon up. Was I deceived, Benson?
I think you were deceived. I was deceived as well, to be fair.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for giving me one, because it's only going to be you and me against the world. As we're on board with Karma here with the Frico squad. Picks up a nice kill on Rambo Ray. And let's see what these guys are able to do. 53 seconds left on the clock. They've just got to play defense, and they will win this game outright. Envy trying to get in there, claw away at Furico to get a flagpole and a capture that they need to just push this thing into overtime. Let's switch over with them. As Pruvy's going to grab the flag, he gets taken out. That could have been huge if he could have got past there, but wasn't able to do so.
35 seconds left of this CTF game. The Envy needs to push. They can't afford to waste any time. Whether you're injured or not, you need to push for this Furico flag. JCap trying to get the choke points off, and it's just not going to be good enough with 20 seconds left unless that flag is pulled.
To wash.
It's a 15-second pull straight down the middle of the road. That's not going to happen. Furico are going to take this next map, the CTF. Bad news for Envy.
If you're an Envy fan out there,
I feel for you right now.
You need to be screaming and cheering even if you're at home, because I think these guys can still hear you. This was tough. JCap was not able to get it. Again, too little, too late, ultimately, Benson. That was it. He was able to pull the flag there, but when time dwindling down on the clock, he was not able to get far with the flag. So Furico wins that game. They now lead 5-4 in the series. Furico Impact, one game away from $400,000, the Call of Duty Championship trophy, and the beautiful rings, and a lot of glory that goes with it.
Yep, being the best team in the world without a shadow of a doubt as well. They can pick it up here. I mean, they've already won Dallas, they won EGL, they're at the World Championships now. They're one map away from taking that. That's an incredible, imagine that. If you're one of those players, that's sort of a month. This has all been in 1 month.
Yes, 1 month, and all that prize money and all that glory in 1 month. Like, Furico Impact 2 months ago, even a month and a half ago, it was like they were a team to look out for, right? In the online qualifiers for MLG Dallas and stuff. But man, they are a scary team there. Justine, you're down there on the floor. What's going on?
I'm down here on the floor with Rel, now one of our UK casters. Now, how are you feeling? I mean, you've been watching these matches. I mean, they're pretty intense.
Yeah, it's really, really close between both of these teams. I mean, just think about it now. Furico Impact are 1 game away from $400,000. Even if they lose both of these games, they're still walking away with $200,000. It's insane.
It is insane. So now, from the beginning, did you have a prediction?
Yeah, I mean, I did think Furico Impact would be able to pull it back, and I can see this going right down to the final round on Search and Destroy. And you know what? I can't call it. Both of these teams so evenly matched, it really could go either way.
So who do you think some of their top players are in this entire tournament?
Well, I mean, the whole of the Optic squad have done it brilliantly, placing third. Furico Impact and Envios, it's so hard to single out an individual player. From the European side, I mean, Jerd really stands out for me, but every single player at this tournament is the world's best. I mean, we've got 6 continents out of the 7 here. They are the world's best players.
I think that's the best thing, is this is worldwide. I mean, this is everybody, and they're all here competing for this $1 million tournament, so it's pretty amazing.
It is. It's truly insane.
All right, thank you so much. Let's send it back up to Fwiz and Bex.
Thank you, Justine and Rel. Yes, man, this is crazy. Again, 1 game away Furico is from winning the Call of Duty Championship here, brought to you by Xbox. And look, man, if you're Furico and you're 1 game away from $400,000, what mode would you want?
Hardpoint.
And what mode do they have?
Hardpoint.
On Raid 2. So this is scary for Envy. Envy, they got destroyed on Hardpoint when they played last time against Furico. Envy is going to have to dive deep, deep, deep in order to be able to throw Furico off their game on Hardpoint.
As much as I want to see it go to that last map, the fact it's Hardpoint and Furico with that advantage, 1 map away from being crowned the Call of Duty World Champions, I just can't see them dropping the Hardpoint game. I can't see Envy clawing back into it now, especially after losing to CCF. Their heads are going to go down.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you do here at Envy, because everybody is so conscious of how talented Furico is at Hardpoint. So you really are going to have to rely on the slay. I mean, they have a good slaying team. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've got Proofy, JCap, and Stainville. There is no reason why you can't beat Furico Impact on Hardpoint. The talent is there. There's no doubt about it. I actually think, I'm not 100% positive, but that Envy did beat Furico Impact yesterday on Hardpoint.
They did.
I think
that's the only map that Furico have dropped in the whole tournament.
On Hardpoint there. Yeah, so if anybody's going to be able to do it, it is Envy. And I'll tell you what, if Envy can do this, they can beat him on Hardpoint. They go into a Game 11 Search and Destroy, and then that's just money in the bank for Envy if they've got to play Search and Destroy. It's all come down to, these game types, because Furico's a really weak S&D team. They don't want to see that go to Game 11. They're strong Hardpoint. If Furico's going to win this championship, they've got to win it now.
They do. This is going to be their best chance of taking home the title. And you're completely right, they need to do it on this map. They can't afford to let it go to S&D because the last S&D we saw was 6-3 to Envy.
Yeah, and even then, I was surprised that it even went to 6-3 because I think it was like 5-1 at one point. You know, I mean, I think Farico kind of was just hanging in there. So look, Rambo and the squad, they're going to have to talk to one another, figure out. Listen, it's going to be getting in that anchor position so you have favorable spawns and earn your score streaks. You've got to be close to the hard point, and that's what matters the most. So it's not always about getting in that hard point. There's positions where you will find players on the map, which is called the anchor roll. The anchor roll essentially will put their players in the most advantageous spawn area while also killing other members from the team. They stay away from the hard point, but close enough so that the players around them spawn in close to that hard point, and then they rack up the score streaks, which are hugely beneficial, particularly in hard points. So that's going to be the role of the anchor, and a lot of it comes down to not as much about holding that hard point, but it's getting your team in that spawn area so that you can have a better success rate at the hard point.
Exactly, it just means you can consistently contest it, you can consistently send your own teammates on that hard point, just to rack up as many points as possible, get those score streaks as well, and that's what Parasite does so well. He's renowned for being, if not the best anchor. I would go as far as saying it. I mean, you just watch him play, you watch him live streaming, the guy's amazing at what he does, and he is going to be the fundamental factor now as to whether Farico Impact are going to take the championship on this map or not.
And there you go, another snapshot of the Farico boys. Karma, Killa, Parasite, and Miracles. Again, we've talked a lot about Miracles just because of, I think there's a fascination with the fact, and if you're a Call of Duty player out there, you're playing league matches, you want to compete at a high level, maybe be a part of this championship one day, earn that big bad trophy here, then the way that you can do it is being like a player like Miracles. He never went out to any events ever in his life. He just went out to MLG last month, won that, went to EGL, won that as well, and now he's trying to win the Call of Duty Championship. So all you players out there, you too have a shot to be here one day at the Call of Duty Championship. But let's waste no more time here, Benson. It's time to go to game number 10 as Farico Impact one game away from being crowned the Call of Duty champions here in Hollywood. Let's jump on board with them. This is their game to win.
We're going to start things off on board with Parasite. Parasite, the player we were just talking about, the best anchor in the game. As you can see already, Envy actually all clearing himself, and you may be sat at home wondering what exactly just happened there. Envy just trying to do a bit of a spawn dictation glitch, if you will, trying to get on that hard point just a little bit quicker by dictating those spawns. However, Parasite now just going to be playing very slow. Needs to make sure he holds this spawn just so his teammates are going to be well set up for the next hard point, which is going to be in the kitchen.
As we're continuing to stay on board with Parasite, and we switch over to Miracles. He gets taken out, but Killa holding down this hard point. Envy contesting it here, not allowing them to get any points. Finally gets taken out, but Miracles jumps right away on this, not allowing Envy to get any points. Finally gets taken out, but Karma's right behind it, and just now has Envy taken over the hard point, earning some points, and now going to take the lead.
Board with Stainville, he's going to be just picking up the last few points, goes for the turn, picks up the assist. Nice play from him, and Envy have started strong against this Farico Impact lineup, but it is worth noting they're not getting the best spawns yet, but you can see a few players on that minimap rotating towards kitchen. Now they have the good spawns. This is where they can cause some problems for Farico.
As we switch over to Proofy here, he's going to try to get some shots out in the kitchen. They're holding down this hard point. Envy off to an amazing start on hard point. This is what they needed to do against Farico. The Envy team has just got fired up here and playing excellent. If you're an Envy fan, you've got to be happy.
Proofy just went big. He's got himself some score streaks. I believe Rambo Ray also has some score streaks at his disposal, including a sentry gun, if that's correct. Let's have a look at Proofy. Hard point currently contested. Managed to shut down one. Can he find anyone else?
Oh my gosh, Proofy is just going off here. He's got all of his score streaks. He might have to use his Hellstorm here soon because he's about to earn again. No, finally gets taken out by Killa. Rambo still there holding it down. And the Envy squad playing phenomenal here. I mean, just a crazy matchup. And this is not the hard point game we saw Envy playing earlier. They have turned it around in a big way.
Let's have a look at Proofy. JCap as well. He's making his way towards the hard point, taken down there. That's a big kill on that Farico player. JCap desperately trying to get back into this hard point, get it contested. Is he going to be able to do so? He is now going to have it contested, but unfortunately, this back hard point, the garage hard point, this is where you can rack up a lot of points, and Farico look extremely well set up. They have the spawns, however, Proofy has those score streaks now. This next hard point that we're going to see is going to be the basketball hard point. That's going to be wide open. He may well have to use those score streaks on the next hard point.
Yeah, and now you've got Rambo and Proofy here. They finally take over the garage with 32 seconds left on the hard point, but Farico coming in behind him as we switch over with Karma here. He was able to knock some players off. They're going to secure the hard point. So I think what we're going to see here is Envy abandon the garage hard point and set up. So let's jump on with Proofy. He's going to throw the trophy systems down and probably put his sentry gun up. So again, the trophy system is down so that an EMP doesn't come in and take out that sentry gun. Smart heads up play by Proofy. These guys are going to bunker down here and see what they can do.
All Envy need to do now is realistically look at that back stairwell. He has the support of Rambo. They should be able to pick up a full 60 points here if they play this smart. Proofy just going to be covering that back stairwell. He has a teammate actually running down there. Their sentry gun should do some work. More trophy systems being deployed. There's the first kill from the sentry gun. He still obviously has that Hellstorm and Lightning Strike. This is really intelligent play from Envy.
Yeah, they're getting all kind of points here. The reason that trophy system is in the corner there because it's not a good line of sight for any of the Farico players to be able to shoot it down. They're not going to be able to get any EMPs in there to handle this sentry gun, which is going to allow Envy to just rack up the points. Going big here for his team. Going to drop down the Hellstorm as he knows the Farico players are spawning in there, and Stainville actually picks up a two-piece. Kind of steals a little bit of that glory from him, but that's okay as we switch over. Proofy goes down. Let's stay on Rambo now.
Well, Rambo's going to be left to pick up the last few points on this hard point. And you can see already a few of the Envy players trying to set up on the next hard point in the middle of the map. Nice play from them. They are going to win their good engagements as well. So Envy looking pretty good. I mean, they've almost got double the points Farico do. And considering Friday's hard point is Farico's game mode, Envy is saying, I don't think so. We're going to come take it to you, and we're going to take this to a last map.
I've never seen Envy play just so dominant here on hardpoint, especially against a Farico team. I think Farico is just perplexed at how well Envy is playing this hardpoint as it's going. Let's check out the stats here.
Oh my God.
22 and 9, 2 caps, 11 defends. The man is going off. If you're a Proofy fan, you better scream here. Stainville picked up a three-piece. Envy just playing amazing Call of Duty here.
Envy doing everything right in this grand final. Stainville takes that one pre-fight. The left connects, gets it, scores streaks as well. There's going to be a third. Teammate takes care of that. Has the Hellstorm Lightning Strike. This is so good now for Envy. Halfway contested. Shuts down another one. He's going to have this.
Finally taken out
get
though. But my goodness, is Envy just playing ridiculous Call of Duty here?
Well, can Farico try and come back and finish this game off? That's the big question. Rambo Ray's going to take that one in kitchen. Nice play. Hardpoint has now changed locations. It's going to be Envy with some early control. And Rambo Ray's just going to now try and get a few kills on the outside. Picks down one. Going to see the second as well. Is he going to get a kill? Yes, he is. Big plays from Envy right now.
Rambo's on a roll here. 148 to 71 and counting in favor of Envy as Rambo finally gets taken out. Farico's going to push in here and grab the hard point. Let's jump on with Killa. He's got a lot going for him. Hellstorm comes down, doesn't take out Killa. He is one kill away. They make an assist from getting it. Gets stopped there. Huge stop by Stainville, who didn't allow Killa to get a Hellstorm, and that could have been very important for the Farico squad. Farico's starting to turn it on a little bit as they're holding down, getting a lot of critical points that are needed in this hard point, but they all get washed out here as Envy able to handle it. 11 seconds left in the hard point, and Envy pulls this one down. Nice night there.
Farico getting the good spawn, so that is something to note. It's just on board now with JCap for the last few seconds. This hard point is going to go immediately to Farico. It's 162.95 in favor of Envy. What can JCap try and do as he tries to just hold these spawns for his team? Managed to shut down one. Only 3 minutes, 37 seconds remaining. This is going to be a big kill if he can connect. He can't. Smoke goes down. He has to try and reevaluate.
Yeah, Envy desperately trying to get into there, into outside the money room, into the kitchen here, trying to get that hard point here as Farico will jump on with them. They've been holding this one down. It almost picks up a huge kill there. Parasite in there to contest it. He gets taken out. Karma's in there as well. He's got to defend it. He sees another Envy player, takes out one. Gonna move up, almost picks out the second one. Jumping on with Miracles. He holds it down as well. Farico starting to come alive here in this hard point. Much needed points for this squad as they're just racking them up here. 13 seconds left on the clock for the hard point round before it switches. And Farico able to handle the kitchen hard point, no problem.
Look how many points that Farico lineup have just managed to claw back. They're still getting points. They're now going to be just, 21 points away from the tie. Admittedly, Envy now do have control. If Farico can break this back hard point, we are going to have one of the closest finishes in a hard point game I think we've seen for a very long time. On board with Karma now, doing some work, picking off a few kills. Can he try and get this hard point contested? That's the big question.
Yeah, Karma's starting to move in here, and they do have it, so this is huge for Farico. They weren't able to be first movers to this hard point because they needed all of those kitchen hard points, but now they were able to throw Envy out of the garage, and they're the ones holding it down, and you've got Killa and Karma in there. They're racking up the points. Farico could potentially take the lead from Envy here, but Envy not allowing it as Rambo and Proofy push in. Rambo picks up a nice kill. He's with their Proofy. They're getting a ton of points. 15 seconds left in the hard point. Envy not allowing Farico to get back in this.
2 minutes remaining in this hard point raid. On board with Stainville. He's going to try and step on the next hard point, cooking that nade. Is there going to be someone in this room? No, there isn't. Envy could now have some early control. Trophy system's going to go down as well. Look how close this scoreline is going to be. This is a very, very good setup now for Envy. They need to rack up as many points as possible because Farico are on a hype. They have been playing so well. They've managed to come back into this game. But Envy need to try and prevent them from getting any points on this hard point.
Proofy with a two-piece. He is holding it down. The basketball court is hit. Michael Jordan up in this place.
He's got another one.
Goodness, what a monster, but his team is still there to hold it down. Envy earning the points in this hard point. 30 seconds left. They are on a roll here. Farico just trying to get in there, and finally Farico able to take over this hard point. They needed to do that badly.
They really did, but Proofy, important to note, he picked up all 3 of his score streaks on that mad rampage on this hard point. And right now, Farico just trying to rack up a few points. Now there's only 60 points remaining in this game. Can Farico make the biggest comeback of their lives?
This is huge here as now that hard point time is dwindling down. Only 3 seconds left. We're on board with Karma as Envy's going to grab the rest of those points. Farico is going to set up in the middle hard point here. That Hellstorm's not going to do anything with those trees here. Doesn't take out anybody. Karma jumps in here. He's got Miracles with him. They need this hard point desperately to try to get back in it. Now only down by 20 points here with 28 seconds left on the clock. I can't tell you how close this game is, guys. You better get loud for your team here as Farico's holding it down. Envy gets in here. They're going to call it. They will win this game here. Envy plays for game number 10. They do the impossible. They beat Farico on hard point. What an amazing matchup. We are going to a game 11, Benson. You couldn't ask for anything better here at the Call of Duty Championship.
Fantastic play from Envy. The crowd erupts. They know what they've just witnessed. No one able to take down this Farico lineup on hard point. Envy respond. Huge play from them. We're going to a last map. We called it. I'm throwing that out there.
As one thing we did, we called it, but what an amazing game by Envy. It all came down to the middle hard point.
Look at that kill
Envy just showing that they have what it takes to beat Farico.
Proofy.
Proofy has 20 defense.
Oh
wow,
my
he hit the
God.
double-double right there, didn't he?
Wow, that is huge play from Proof.
I made 2 basketball analogies there.
You did, that was
Proofy.
good.
I think that was decent, wasn't it? What an amazing matchup. Game 11, and it's going to be search and destroy on Meltdown. We're going to see sniper rifles coming out.
Yep.
This is a great S&D game.
This is going to be so close. What a match we've just witnessed.
Benson, we are fired up here,
We are.
man.
It's good.
I feel like we just played that and won that game, man. I feel like Proofy's singing and stuff in there. I have no idea what's going on. Let's go down to the floor here, see what they see down there.
Thanks, guys. I am down here on the floor with my man, Optic Nadeshot. Nadeshot, congratulations, first of all, on your 3rd place finish. And you and I, we were sitting in the stands here with all of the casters, and we were just screaming for that final minute. Proofy going huge on those last 2 hard points for Envious. Locked it up. They're going to force a game number 11 on Meltdown Search and Destroy. You know both of these teams better than anyone else. Who do you have taking it?
I have to go with Envious, not because Farico knocked us out, just because Envy is a tactical team. They understand what they're doing. They're all veterans of the game. Proofy, Rambo, Stainville, JCap, that's just an all-star lineup for S&D. But you got to watch out for Rico. They're the dark horse. They're two-time champions so far for Black Ops 2, so you can't really underestimate them, but I have to go with Envious.
Well, I got to ask you one more question. If there is one player to watch from each team, who will you be looking out for?
I think Rambo's going to be the game changer for Envious, and then Parasite for Rico, just because if he goes off, they're going to have a very good chance of winning.
All right, Fwiz, Benson, this is what we were hoping for. This is what we expected. Game number 11 for $400,000 is coming up next.
Unbelievable. It all comes, listen how, this is a huge game. I mean, you are at game number 11, Search and Destroy Meltdown. This one game of Search and Destroy will dictate how $600,000 is divided up. Will you win $400,000 or will you win $200,000? Now, granted, that's a good place to have those under two options, but it's amazing how much money is on the line here, and it's no better map and mode than Search and Destroy on Meltdown. I am just fired up here for these two teams. We call for Rico Impact to win it all. I guess we're going to have to go with Rico Impact for this game. But man, Envy.
Envy going
They're
massive
scaring me
in
now.
that last game. They really played so well. But for me, the biggest play to watch out for in the Search and Destroy is going to be Parasite. I watched Parasite drop 18 kills in Search and Destroy EGL.
That's insane.
And his teammates weren't playing back. He was just going ham. Now, if he starts going off, it's exactly what Natron just said in that interview. If he starts going off, it's for Rico's to lose.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's see how these two teams are going to handle themselves. We know we're going to see some snipers coming out here. Definitely from Parasite for sure for the Farico squad. This is an intense matchup to see how much is on the line here. Game number 11. This is it. Whoever wins this will take home the Call of Duty Championship, the trophy, the rings, and $400,000, and certainly a lot of bragging rights to be crowned the best Call of Duty team in the world. Everybody had a shot at it too. The league matches, you could qualify in many different countries. We saw all kind of countries represented here in this truly international event. But it led up to these two final teams, Farico Impact and Envious, and now a game number 11, Search and Destroy on Meltdown.
It was only ever going to end this way.
It was only ever going to end this way. No kidding. I mean, when you kind of get it down to these two teams, they're so evenly matched up. This is exactly what you expect, and there's a good chance that this might even go into an overtime Search and Destroy. Which then, that's just...
If it goes 5-5, I don't even know what to think if it goes that far.
Join the conversation, hashtag COD Esports. Throw an mention towards Xbox. It's all presented by them. We wouldn't be here without them. And let's kick off game number 11. It all comes down to this. Farico Impact versus Envious. And it's going to happen here. Search and Destroy on Meltdown.
Let's get on board with the Envious lineup.
Yeah,
First of all, they just went off on that last map. Can they try and replicate that now on the Search and Destroy? They're going to be on the attacking side first, so there's going to be a little bit of pressure on them. If they can win this first round, they could be building on the foundation of something special.
Absolutely. You win your offenses is definitely incredibly helpful because playing the defensive side is clearly easier. As we are on board with Stainville, he's going to be the bomb carrier, getting some trophy systems down, and that helps right away there. Actually, it got destroyed. I think he destroyed something, and it got destroyed at the same time.
Still picked up those 25 points. That's going to help him towards his first score streak, which is going to be running the RCXD. Well, it's better than
Every point counts, right?
Every point counts at this level.
In
In this level, I will take every point I can get if I'm Stainville. And he's going to be using that MMS. Let's have a look at what Rambo's up to. Let me check in the middle of the map. And you can just see on that mini-map how the teams are setting up.
Very close to Miracles here. Miracles is up there at the top part. Rambo just checking his corners, playing very slowly, carefully, making sure they don't do anything too brash here. Rambo's going to backtrack towards his team. And let's jump back with Stainville, the bomb carrier, taking it very slowly, waiting for Farico to make a mistake in that MMS. Look, he's got somebody lit up. Is he going to try to wall bang, or is he going to move up there? Rambo's going to draw first blood, taking out Miracles. 4v3 situation in favor of Envy. Shots fired back and forth. Two players down now as we switch over to Farico. Karma's got the sniper rifle, looking for a player here. They are on the defensive side of things. Parasite trying to go to A. Let's switch over to him as he knows they must be over there. And now he's playing quietly. Picks up one of the bomb planter. and he's gonna get J-Cap. Oh my gosh, hit markers, not able to pick it up, and there you have it. Not enough time, so Karma just has to stay alive.
Stay alive.
Karma stays alive, the game's over, and Karma does do that for Rico. Takes game number 1 here on Search and Destroy.
Yep, smart play from Karma. Didn't need to challenge. Parasite did all the work there. Managed to kill the bomb planter, then the bomb support. Fantastic play from him. Unfortunately, he did get taken down almost immediately after this kill cam, but he did enough. That's all he needed to do. Furico now 1-0 up in this Search and Destroy.
That was an incredibly smart play by Parasite. Very heads up, moved in, took out the bomb carrier, bought him a little bit more time, and that was enough for Furico to get the win. Karma making sure he stayed safe. That was all it took. So now we're on board with Proofy and the MV squad trying to show off their finesse on the defensive side.
See once again how these two lineups are going to be setting up, and it seems to be a big engagement going to be going on that A bomb site. There's lots of players going down there.
2 players for Furico, so it's a 4v2 situation, and now a 4v1. So let's switch over to Parasite. He is the Lone Ranger, and he has 4 very talented Envy players seeking him out.
Now, what's going to be important here is that he doesn't die to Rambo. Rambo's actually on a 3 streak. And no, it's just as I say that, Rambo picks up the 4th. Now he's going to be so close to those score streaks. We'll have to have a quick look at the start of the next round to see exactly how many points he has. But nice play from him, just jumping around that corner, knew exactly what Parasite was up to. Had Stainville in support there
Smart,
as well.
he took that from Stainville, and that was actually really helpful for us. Stainville got the assist, and Rambo, who's mounting up his kills here, I think he's, look at that. So he's, instead of going with an RC car, which is sometimes a common pick on Search and Destroy here, and weird that he didn't go with the bomb as well. I would like to see him get a plant, maybe some points from that, but Rambo, he's just ready to go run and gun. Let's see what he's able to do. Very close to that Hellstorm, not too far away, and that is going to be a game changer if he can earn that.
Once again, we're seeing this envious lineup play very, very slowly on the attacking side. Very used to seeing teams either rush A or B, try and get those early map control, get that bomb down as quickly as possible. Not Envy, they're much more strategic in their play. As Rambo desperately trying to find this first kill, now actually going to think about going up towards this A bomb site. Has one player directly to his right. He is going to go straight up to the left though, so nice play from him. He may actually be able to pick the play up. He is, he's come right behind him. Nice, smart, intelligent play from Rambo. He's on a 5 streak. He's so close to his first score streak.
He's so close here, as now 5 consecutive kills. Looking at the scoreboard,
7
Rambo,
and 1.
7 and 1, everyone. He is single-handedly carrying his team. If the rest of those players can step up and help him, it's going to be scary for the Furico team.
Bomb goes down as well. 42 seconds left. It's a 4 versus 3 situation in favor of Envy. Rambo obviously still on this huge streak. What can Furico do?
Sticking on board with Rambo, he's going to get out there. I think somebody just got some shots off.
Karma takes out Rambo, switching over to Stainville. Proofy picks up a 2-piece there. That's going to be huge for his team, and Stainville watches it down as now they win yet another round. Envy here had a slow start when they lost that first round, but now they're up 2-1.
They're picking it up massively. Proofy with those 2 kills on that bomb site. Stainville picking up the last one. Nice play from them, but Karma, that kill, he may not actually realize just how big that was. Shutting down Rambo just before that Hellstorm missile. That's going to be big play. That is arguably going to keep Furico in this game for now.
Let's see, who do you want to jump on board with here? I think we got to watch Proofy. Man,
Actually, no, Rambo is the one. Look at Rambo's got 7 kills.
Yeah,
Let's see what this guy can do. And a sniper rifle in his hand. Oh, almost picked that one up. I mean, real close. Almost got a headshot on it, as now he's going to switch over back to the MP7. So Rambo, he is just a man on a mission. He's the one to stop here for the Envy squad.
It looks like he's going to rotate now towards the B bomb site. Pulls out that sniper. Going to go for a bit of a long shot. Not going to see anyone there just yet. Goes for the wallbang just in case. No one there, and this is now where the mind games come in. Rambo just trying to decide, where have these Furico players gone? Gun engagement going down there on the left-hand side. He knows there's going to be a few more Furico players around here. 4 versus 3, 45 seconds left.
He sees that, pull that sniper out there, Rambo. Trying to get some MP7 shots here. Bomb is down, Emmy's got to defuse B.
There's only 2 players up. It's Rambo and Stainville against Miracles, Killa, and Karma. They've got to defuse the bomb here against now. They're going to make it a 2v2 situation as Stainville takes out Killa. Now Rambo almost picks up a huge kill there, but not able to get it. And now he picks up, takes out Karma. Just 1 left in Miracles. He's got to keep that bomb off. And now Rambo going for the defuse. Where is Miracles? Oh, Miracles! Goodness!
Oh my God, the name!
Goodness!
Miracles!
No, you didn't!
The clutch! We're going to see that in the round ending kill cam. No way! How?
This is it. Get out of here. Throws the oh my goodness. Throws the Semtex on the person, diffusing, takes care of business there, wraps it up. Miracles just making it look easy.
The clutch right there. This is Miracles' third event.
That's top 5 player of the championship, for sure.
Without a shadow of a doubt, at this level, the last map in the grand final here at the Call of Duty World Championship, to just pull off a play like that. Amazing play. We're going to start things off now on board with JCap, pushing this left-hand side.
And just so everyone knows, COD Esports is trending worldwide. If you haven't dropped your COD Esports tweet in, make sure you do it now. The time is now here. Game number 11 at the Call of Duty Championship, brought to you by Xbox, tied up 2-2. What a close matchup between these two squads.
Like we said before, it was only ever going to go this way. We can see it going 5-5 last round. It's just been the fairy tale story. As we're still on board with JCap, now we're going to have to think about rotating around back towards the next bomb site. Obviously, Envy on attack. 43 seconds remaining. They need to try and make some moves now.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, let's see what's going on with the rest of the team. We've got Stainville that's actually pushed up, and he does have the bomb waiting to make a move in here onto B. You've got Farico a little bit back, so this is a great opportunity for Stainville to get this bomb down, and he should be able to get it down. No Farico player going to be able to challenge that. Bomb is down for Envy, and this is now going to be huge for this squad, as it's a 4v4 with bomb down. Farico going to have to get into the B bomb site.
Karma trying to get a good angle, not going to happen though. 2 of his teammates already going down. 2 versus 4 situation. There's only a few seconds remaining, 27 seconds to be precise. 4 versus 4 now to Killer. Can he try and produce the biggest clutch of his life? He's taken down 1. Jumping around those corners, going to get tagged up. Needs to challenge though. He doesn't have that long. May try and actually just suicide here.
No way. Not Killer, man. He is way too aggressive. He wants it. Well, maybe now with 11 seconds left, he might. No, he's going to challenge this. Not going to do a suicide here. As the bomb's will unite, he's going to get 1 kill. Now he's just trying to rack up some kills here. As now he saw a player run away. If he can get that kill as well. No, he doesn't. So not able to get another kill and just jumps off.
A bit confused as to why he's actually just...
That actually wasn't necessary.
That wasn't necessary because the bomb had already exploded.
I guess he just wanted to go for a swim, Benson.
You know, it's hot out here in LA. He just wanted to go.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know about that. But hey, it is what it is.
And Rambo with that round-ending kill cam. That's going to be now 3-2 to Envy in this Search and Destroy meltdown. If you are just tuning in, where have you been?
Oh my gosh, Rambo is in the double
11 and 4 already.
If Envy wins this game number 11, it'll be because of Rambo, who after only 5 rounds has 11 kills. We're staying on board with this guy. He's on fire here for his squad.
Once again, trying to figure out where the Farico plays are. Few kills going down. Killer shuts down JCap. Proofy responds by immediately showing him out. 3 versus 3, 1 minute 7. Rambo trying to just figure out what this plan and strategy is on Farico. Smoke goes down at B. He's going to
push this. I like it.
Challenge. He's going to get a kill. No! Taken down.
He felt like he was a hero there and was not able to make it happen. Stainville does have an RC car, and it's a 2v2 situation. Proofy and Stainville up against Miracles and Parasite. And here comes the RC car. A little rough driving there. Going to check the bomb site. No one planning. Okay. Let's see where else we can go with that thing. And now continuing to drive it. See if he can find anybody, and just going to blow that up so he can just keep going here. So Stainville, now the bomb is down at A. They've got to defuse it. And Proofy and Stainville are up going against Miracles and Parasite. These guys have it locked down. And you've got Parasite right on top of the bomb, but Miracles actually not inside the ring. He's going to watch from the outside. I actually like this placement. It's not going to be expected by the Envy team.
He still has that Semtex available. If you remember last round going big with the Semtex. Parasite has already taken down 1, so it's a 1 versus 2. Stainville, can he get any kills? Well, he's going to take that 1. No way, is he going to get the second Miracle turn? Big play for Miracles. Managing to stay up just when Stainville was about to get the turn on. Denied. 3-3 here in the Call of Duty World Championship. Search and Destroy meltdown.
Miracles was so close here, getting taken out by Stainville, that would have been amazing.
That would have been just unreal.
Vincent, it's 3-3 here, game number 11.
Oh my days.
If our heart rate is this high, I can't even imagine what the players are right now.
Well, we'll get on board with Envy now. They're on the
attack. On Envy?
I think, well, they're on the attacking round now, so they need to try and make this play. And you can see them pushing this right-hand side early on board with Stainville. He is going to be the designated bomb carrier for this Envy lineup, throwing that trophy system off early. He's in the MMS as well. Not going to have vision on. In fact, he does. Very weak.
Yeah, he got some shots there quickly. However, JCap was able to take Killa, so it's a 4v3 situation in favor of the Envy squad. So taking out Killa was incredibly helpful for this squad. And let's switch over to JCap here. They're all playing a little bit back. As you can see, Quick shot to the mini-map. This entire team for Envy just staying a little bit back here, trying to draw Farico out. But with this said, this has allowed Farico, the yellow triangles, to move up and getting really good spots on defense. As we cut back in here, here's JCap. Parasite takes out Rambo. It's a 3v3 situation. Shots fired by JCap, takes out Parasite. 3v2 here. Huge plays coming back and forth. 35 seconds left on the clock. Envy either taking out the Farico squad, but has to get that bomb down if they're not going to do that.
The problem is Envy don't have enough time to overextend
Just
to the other bomb site, but it's going to be Karma left all by himself. If he can take down the bomb planet, which he has done with 23 seconds left, he can't afford to just run away. Try and force the play. 1 versus 2, bomb being planted right now at B.
Let's see what Karma's able to do here. Oh my gosh. Bomb planted.
Karma, no.
Rushed in, managed to pick down one, but Proofy responds, gets that round-ending kill cam. That's now going to be 4 rounds to 3.
Switching operation.
4-3 now. The rounds are going to be switched.
Search and destroy.
Have a look at the Farico lineup now. We need to see if they can try and respond on the attack. Who do you want to get forward? Should we see Karma?
We're going to jump on board with Karma here for the Farico squad as we switch over to him. And let's see what Farico can do. Envy's got the 4-3 lead here. Envy only 2 rounds away. If they can win 2 consecutive rounds, they will be crowned the Call of Duty champions. The tensions are high here, and it only gets higher as these rounds keep getting closer and closer. Let's see what Karma's able to do. And these guys, again, now taking kind of a page out of Envy's book, playing a little bit slower, not going to go in for an aggressive beat push. In the eyes of Karma here, the bomb carrier is actually going to be Parasite, sticking on board still with Karma. Let's switch actually on to Parasite here. He does have the bomb. Let's see what he's able to do with it.
Just again playing very, very defensive. Neither of these two teams want to give away any pointless kills. Rightly so when you're playing for $200,000. 40 seconds remaining. A few shots going to go down from Parasite. Not going to connect. But time is of the essence. They need to make the play now. They're leaving it a little bit too late for my liking. As now Parasite just going to try and think about getting that bomb down. Going to see one on the left-hand side. Is he going to connect with the kill? Yes, he is. Shutting down Proofy. Pre-aiming in the top right. Sees another one, but shut down. 3 versus 3. Only 21 seconds left.
On board with Miracles here for Farico. Back and forth. Now it's a 3v1 situation. 15 seconds left on the clock. Karma's got to get that bomb down. He gets taken out there. 10 seconds left on the
Stainville's got him too. It's 1 versus 1.
Oh my goodness. And now the bomb is going to go down. So Stainville's not close. Enough time to get the bomb down here. And now bomb down for Farico. Stainville has got to come up a hero here. And if he does that, this will be so massive for the Envy squad. And now Killa and Stainville. Oh my gosh. Back and forth. They see each other. 1v1 battle. This is so insane here. Killa, smart play. He's going to get out of the way of Stainville. Big play from Killa. Goodness.
Big play
He
from
pops
Killa.
out. He knows that Stainville was going to engage him. Comes out. Nice play by Killa to take out Stainville. And it's tied 4-4. This is the craziest series in the history of Call of Duty, man.
Oh, this could well be the greatest series of Call of Duty ever. It really, really could. It's been so close. Killa right there. I mean, the intelligence. He realized Stainville knew where he was. He ran away and then turned at the perfect time. Managed to get an easy kill on Stainville there and prevent that 1 versus 3 clutch. But for now, it's 4-4 here at the Call of Duty World Championship Final. Search and Destroy Meltdown. We're on board with this Farico lineup. They're currently on defense. We're on board with Killa. He's going to make his way over towards this A bomb site. He's going to be all by himself, trying to anticipate what Envy are going to do. Now, Envy have been very, very slow on the attack throughout the entire game. They've just been picking their moments, picking their gunfights, and going from there. And Killa is going to have to stay here for a while.
Oh, man, this is... So, Killa just holding off on A. Envy, I think they kind of understand now that Envy's playing a little bit slower, waiting to draw out Farico, so they've just got to be patient here and hold down their area. But it looks like Envy's starting to make a push into A.
Yep, and it's worth mentioning as well, since we were saying about how big Rambo's been playing, he actually hasn't got a single kill. He's still on 11 kills at this moment in time, so actually able to carry on that performance, but 34 seconds left.
With Killa draws first blood, takes out JCap. Stainville returns the favor as we switch over to Miracles here for the Farico squad, but Stainville is going to get the bomb down for Envy, so on board with Miracles. Parasite takes out Proofy. Bomb is down, 3v2 situation. It is at the A bomb site. Stainville takes him out, switch over to Parasite, picks up a nice kill on Stainville. Now it's a 2v1 situation, only Rambo up. Bomb is down in favor of the Envy squad, so Farico at Parasite Parasite has to be able to get this one out. Karma is with them, and now they're going to breach, bang, and clear here to go for the defuse. They got to find Rambo down. They find him! Plenty of time on the clock. Karma's got that. Actually, smart play. Going to give it to Parasite, because Parasite's going to get closer to his RC car.
He's gonna get it.
He's going to get it here.
Is he going to get it?
Yep.
He's going to get it.
The RC car. He's going to grip it and rip it here with that RC car. I don't think Parasite's a really good driver with the RC car. Actually,
I've seen him
I
play
think you're
with
hard-pressed to find any Call of Duty Pro player that can use the RC car.
What you're going to see them do now, this is something we saw at EGL when Parasite actually got an R60 car. It was the exact same map, actually, interesting enough. What he's going to do is he's going to call that in, and he's going to let his teammates chase the RCXD. Now, what that's going to do is enable the Envy players, they have that choice. Do they go for the kill, or do they go for the RCXD? So he acts as one of those really difficult.
Close, though, and die.
Well, yeah, that is
too.
obviously an option that can happen, but it's a very, very smart play, and we see Furico do it time and time again. For now, JCap making his way towards his left-hand side bomb site.
Furico is one round away from winning the championship. There you see Killa's car. That was not Parasite. So Parasite still has an RC car as well. We're going to jump on board with him. Smoke screens up. Bomb is going down. No, decides not to, but now he does second guess himself. He's going to put the bomb down here. JCap takes out Karma. Bomb is down for Furico. He gets out of there, able to dodge it, and then gets taken out. Jumping on with Miracles. It's a 4v2 situation. Envy has to win this round in order to stay